Economic rights. Gutenberg, a 15th century German goldsmith, invented the metal movable type printing. Unlike the existing method of handwritten transcription of the time, type printing made quick mass production of books possible. All throughout Europe, the publishing business, centered around the Bible, became very popular. With the invention of the printing press, many people were able to read books, but the problem of printing and distributing other people's works without permission started to arise. To solve this problem, the British High Court of Parliament first legislated the copyright law in 1710. This law, called the Statute of Anne, regulated the rights of the author and restricted the monopoly period of publishers. Particularly, it specified the protection term of the copyright to 14 years. If the author was still alive after 14 years, then another 14 years were extended. However, the Statute of Anne was limited to protecting books only, and the protection scope of the copyright was nothing more than the right to reproduce the creative work through printing. In modern society, copyright is the right given to the author for a certain amount of time for work that creatively expresses human ideas or emotions. Copyright takes effect the moment a work is created, without any additional process or formality. Even a simple drawing done by a 3-year-old is protected by copyright. As such, copyright protects almost all works that have been expressed, regardless of its literary or artistic value. The scope of economic rights also differs according to how the work is being used. Economic rights give the author the right to earn money from his or her creative work. In economic rights, there are right of reproduction, right to distribute, performing rights, public transmission rights, public exhibition rights, rental rights, and right to prepare derivative works, which is the right to turn the original work into another form. Philip Danks, a computer programmer, secretly filmed Fast and Furious 6 at a cinema on May 17, 2013, its UK release date, saved it as a file, and illegally sold it on the internet as the world's first pirate copy of this movie. Philip Danks only made £1,000 from this illegal activity, but the film producer, Universal Pictures, suffered a loss of £2.3 million. In August 2014, the Wolverhampton Court in the UK found Philip Danks guilty of fraud and copyright infringement, such as infringing on the right to reproduce, the right to distribute, and the public transmission right, and sentenced him to 33 months in prison. With the prevalence of illegal actions by users, the British Premier League announced in August 2014 that they will crack down on Vine users who film scenes of soccer games and upload them on the internet. This took place due to the increase of soccer game clips being uploaded on the video sharing application Vine, and broadcasting companies suffered serious losses due to copyright infringement. As such, legal limitations can be drawn on actions that use works without the permission of the copyright holder. As society became more complicated and diverse, the copyright holder's rights were strengthened and the scope of protection became very broad. Also, the protection term of the copyright now lasts all throughout the copyright holder's life, plus 70 years after the copyright holder's death. In many countries, when the author is obvious, the terms of protection last for 70 years after the author's death. When the author is unclear, the terms of protection last for 70 years from publication. Copyright provides motivation to the author to focus on creative activities. Ultimately, it is a legal device that encourages more creative works to be produced. By protecting works through copyright, the author will be more determined to create even more excellent works, and the public will be able to lead a more diverse and higher cultured industry.